Greetings, my name is Cathy Shea. I'm the co-owner of the International School for Colon Hydrotherapy here in sunny South Florida, along with my husband, Dr. Michael Shea, who heads up our scientific curriculum department. Today I want to talk about the closed system that we use here at our school. This device is FDA cleared, so its safety's been proven. It does have a 3-stage filtration system for the water. So it takes out any particles, it might be in your old pipes. It takes out any chemicals from city water, chlorine, etc. And then it takes out microbial activity, which is very important, especially since our school's on a well water here in South Florida. So this is the highest standard in the industry for the colon hydrotherapy water filtration. As you can see, we have a temperature gauge and we can control the temperature very easily right here. This is all negotiated with the person on the table. We can also control the pressure. There's a myth around this being uncomfortable, but it's not if you can control the pressure here with your flow control. Again, negotiating with the person about how it feels, always asking permission to touch, and making sure that they feel safe and comfortable. This is a primary principle of our school. I'm going to set the device on pre-warm. As you can see right here, we can actually set the temperature for a safe operating, comfortable number within the system. This is circulating, and we do this prior to every session so that the person has a way to say to the therapist, that feels a little too warm, can you make it a little warmer? One of our basic principles is teaching therapeutic relationship. And that means we're going to honor whatever the person needs and be in a dialogue with them the entire time. This is our hospital grade disinfectant. This is flushed through the device after every client, so there's absolutely no risk for any cross-contamination. This system's designed to have 2 cycles. There's a fill cycle and an empty cycle. When we're on the fill cycle, the water is slowly going into the body through the speculum and the rectum, and then we pause every now and then so that the autonomic nervous system, this enteric nervous system, brain and the gut, can just relax. So it's not a constant flow. Again, the person has a lot of control over what's happening because they're vulnerable. This is a very intimate setup for them, and we want them to be able to communicate and say to us, that's too much pressure, can we take a pause? And then of course when they feel like they have pressure that's stronger, and peristalsis wakes up those muscles through the action of the water, we would change it to the empty cycle. So this is all part of our slow fill Shea way that we've been practicing here for over 40 years. Thank you again to my husband, Dr. Michael Shea. One of the most important things about the closed system is that everything that's being used in association with this session is disposable. We have a disposable sheet, an underpad, a drape sheet for the person so they have dignity and privacy. The gown is also disposable. This comes in several sizes. And then the kit is sealed and the speculum double sealed to keep everything sanitary. And we would not even open this until we were wearing our latex-free gloves. I did open one just to show you how it connects to the device. This thin line is for clean water, and the larger, of course, carries waste out. The thin line first gets connected to the speculum, and as you can see, we have a protecting guard here, so it's only going to go in a few inches. The client reaches around, can push it in themselves very gently. We're assisting. We use a natural lubrication with no chemicals. Once it's in place, we remove the guide for them, and then we connect the waistline. At this point, they roll over onto the back, and we have this little security tie that goes under their cheek to prevent it from sliding out. This is our biomat. This provides infrared heat so that the body can naturally detox. It's been proven to encourage heavy metal detox. So this can also be negotiated as far as the temperature is concerned. And of course, when the session is over, this all gets bundled up and thrown into the trash. So there is absolutely no risk for anybody involved. I hope you'll consider our school here in Florida. I also have a new campus that's opening in Germany this year, and we're looking at Denmark. It's a very exciting time. And if you go to my website, CathySheaSchool.com, you'll click on Find a Therapist, and you'll see my stars that are in 32 countries. And I'm so proud of all of them. Thanks for watching.